Welcome to the video, man. I hope you watch and enjoy some of my other videos, man, that, all about motivating and inspiring you guys. So if you haven't checked them out, they're not as cool as this video because they're just voiceovers about me, like, doing cool stuff and working out. But hey, the important thing is the message, right? I'm just here to motivate you guys. So I'll move on to this video. Is going to be about 4 tips to level up that you can do right now. So let's get started, man. Let's not waste too much time with tip number 1, man. And that is to invest in yourself. I was always big before I started this channel. I was always big on motivation videos, seeking how to get better, how to take my life to the next level, man. And one thing that I heard, man, that really stuck with me was you should always work harder on yourself than you do at your normal 9-to-5 job, man. So when I heard that, I really took into consideration that in order to be successful, in order to take your life to the next level, man, you gotta, after your work, man, after you get out of your job, man, your normal day job, you should think of it as your secondary job, right? And that is to invest in yourself, man. Whether it be buying that course on how to edit videos, buy that course on how to speak better. If you're struggling with how to speak, man, that's something you should invest in, right? Don't think of it as all right, this is my side hustle, side mentality, because once you take that mentality, let's be real, you're gonna rather watch Netflix. You're gonna rather just sit down and lay down and scroll all day, and you're gonna end up doing nothing, man. You're gonna end up wasting your evenings, and before you know it, years are gonna go by, and you're gonna be thinking to yourself, man, if I only started 5 years ago, who knows where my life would have been now. And that's something that you don't want to regret. Tip number 2, man, is set clear goals, right? When you don't have a clear goal in mind, guess what? You're going to be all over the place. You're not going to know what time frame you got. There's not going to be that urgency is what I'm trying to say. You're not going to have that urgency of saying, okay, I should have this course finished by this time, take my exam by this time, and get certified by this day. You're not going to have expectations of when. You're just going to dabble 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there. You're really not going to have that urgency. You want to finish, and something that could have taken you maybe 2 months to accomplish is going to end up taking you maybe a year to finish or longer, because you don't have that clear. You don't set yourself to those standards. You don't have that discipline to say, okay, I'm going to finish by this day, and there's no clear finish line in your life. All right, guys, let's move on to tip number 3, man, and that is prioritize self-care, man. This is something that I can't stress enough, man, but I feel like we should start prioritizing this more, especially as a man, right? You should have that pride in yourself and your self-image, man. Your image says everything. Your image is like you walking around marketing yourself, right? Marketing like, this is how I look. This is who I am. Like, believe it or not, man, it's sad to say it shouldn't be this way, but people judge you the first 5 minutes that they see you. I forgot what the phrase is, but they say that without someone even knowing you, they judge you within the first 2 minutes of seeing you and looking at you, right? They already have a self-perception of how you are. So it's sad to say, but that's the reality, man. So that's why I believe you should take so much self-care in not only your image, man, but your mental health as well, right? And that's why I prioritize also, if you're struggling talking, maybe struggling speaking in public, that's why I recommend invest in yourself, invest in your skills to socialize better, man. Pay for that course, right? Join a Toastmaster, things like that will help you. And one of the things that I have done is actually started this YouTube channel, and that's as my way of practicing speaking, right? Even though I am talking to myself, but behind the cameras, I never know who I'm speaking to. It could be thousands of people watching my videos, and hopefully they're inspiring, but that's my way of practicing my talking. It's my way of practicing my speech and getting better and taking myself to that next level. So, man, and going back to prioritizing your self-care, man, I feel it's so important. When you have a fresh cut, when you have a fresh outfit, man, right? Nice glasses, you're just walking around with so much confidence. You're walking around with so much swag. Your head is up high. Your posture is nice and high, and you just feel better, right? It's crazy how that mindset plays into your how you look, right? If you're just wearing baggy jeans or a shirt, in your mind, you're not really thinking you're looking all that good. So your image that day, your self image is gonna be it's gonna be low, right? Your the thoughts on yourself is gonna be low. You're probably gonna be looking down all the time. But when you have a fresh suit on or you have the fresh outfit, nice sunglasses, fresh haircut, feeling good, smelling good, that is the psychology behind it. You're gonna assume you're already at a higher level. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna walk with a lot more confidence. So that's my tip number 3. All right, and moving on before my camera dies. I'm at like 5% right now, but before my camera dies, guys, tip number 4, man, my final tip for you guys so I can enjoy my Chick-fil-A is build a support system. That's why I tell people it is so important, man. If you're single, they say success can be a lonely road, and I agree. Sure, like if you're just starting off and you're single, yeah, you're gonna spend those first couple years, maybe those first couple months hustling by yourself, like I'm doing, filming my videos by myself. Um, there's really no support system besides your immediate family, right? But when you're dating in a relationship or you're married to somebody, you want to make sure that those people see your vision, your mission, and your purpose, your goal, and they're there supporting you, man. Because there's nothing more beautiful than having for example, if you're a guy, there's nothing more beautiful than having a wife who supports you, man. Right? When she supports you and she's standing by you no matter what, trust me, that will boost so much of your confidence and it'll motivate you, man. Motivate you to be like, all right, I gotta be dedicated to this. Let me build that discipline and get this rolling because my woman is supporting me. So, now it gives you a chance that, okay, you can't fail. Like you have to continue moving forward toward your purpose, man. So there's nothing more beautiful than having someone by your side, building that support system, and together you guys would build something beautiful, man. So I hope this video made sense, man. I hope you appreciated this video. I hope it motivated you guys and inspired you guys to take your life to the next level and do something meaningful with your life, right? So I just picked up my car, had just picked up my baby today, and I was just driving her around town, making sure that she was fixed. Cause some mechanic shops tell you that, sure, we'll fix it for you. And in reality, man, it's still bad. But yeah, she's driving nice. Just a quick summary in case you guys are curious. It's not a car channel, but just curious, I do have a Corvette, 2015 Corvette, and what was wrong with it was the alternator. I had it was going bad, so it just drained my battery. I was driving, and before I know it, man, the alternator had drained my battery. My screens was going dark. I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And good thing I parked, man, just in time because the wheel locked up on me, and it was a bad day after that, man. But yeah, I was able to get it fixed, able to get it resolved. The damage was a lot more than I expected. The alternator was bad, and the other thing that was bad too was the torque converter. If you guys know about cars and if you guys know about Chevys, I'm not sure if it's one thing I forgot to ask him, man, if it's something that happens to all the Chevys, something that happens to all the cars, or if it's just normal wear and tear, right, for cars. But yeah, in a nutshell, my torque converter was shot. He said, the guys at the shop said, man, that I must have timed it perfectly because as soon as they took it off, man, it just disintegrated on them. And so I guess the alternator going bad was a blessing in disguise, just because it could have been a lot worse. He said it could have fell apart pretty much while I was driving, and it would have been worse and more expensive because I would have had to buy a new part, right? Meanwhile, they were able to fix it, but this one I would have had to buy the new part, which equals more bills, and it would have been a lot more stressful, man, frustrating. So I remember telling a buddy of mine, like, yeah, it's nice having things like this, having cool things, cool cars like this is nice when everything is working fine. But when things break down and things are not going your way, man, that's when it gets frustrating, man, because you're just like, damn. At least for me, what had happened was like, I was like, man, just who wants this? Take it for free. I'll give it away. But nah, man, this like the phrase I heard before, man, it's something that having more money and a positive attitude can't fix. So, yeah. So Let's go, man. Yeah, that's about it, man. Anyways, yep, my car, I can't complain, man. It has had its fair share of breakdowns. If you guys want another video, me explaining of things that have actually gone bad with it, there's been quite a few things already that has been pretty expensive that I've had to fix. So I might make another video about it if you guys really want. Again, I'm not like trying to push for a car channel, but if you guys want to hear about it, yeah, man, I'll be more than willing to make that video for you guys. So that's all I had, and I hope all this makes sense, man. I will see you in the next video, man. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, man. It really helps my channel. I'm just starting. It's like a brand new channel, so it'll really help push my channel out there for the YouTube algorithm, man, and get the support. And I never know who I'll motivate, right? You might help by supporting this channel and boosting the views. Another person might see it who really needs this message, and it will help motivate them and inspire them. So that's the reason why I started this channel, man, just to motivate everybody, inspire them. And you never really know who you're gonna reach, right? With your message, you never know who you're gonna reach with your message. And yeah, so that's what motivates me to continue this channel. So that's enough rambling from me. My battery's at 1%. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it prestige.